Hello everybody, my name is Rolak and welcome back to Banjo-Tooie. In the Lapse episode. The last episode, we met with King Jingling, who gave us our first Jiggy, but was promptly murdered by Grunty the Witch. And we also met we met Jiggy Wiggy again from, Grunty's Revenge. But he was in this game first before Grunty's Revenge. But yeah, he opened up our first world, and with no delay at all, we're going to be heading into our first world. Welcome to Mayan Temple. A really big world. Start off first by activating this. This is a warp pad. Find another one in this world and you'll be able to warp between them. So, worlds... my voice is already starting to cave in. Jesus. Worlds in Banjo-Tooie are very, very large. Far larger than they ever were in Banjo and Kazooie. More so than, say, Click Clock Wood. That was a pretty big world, right? Well, this is a bigger world. Can't get to that flight pad because there's a boulder blocking it, as well as that guy over there. That's kind of annoying. You found some notes, boy. Now come and find me. So yeah, notes are gathered in 5s, as well as another type of note we can collect, but we'll get into that later. This mumble pad. Mumble will stand on it to perform great magic. I believe those enemies right there are called Mowglis. I'm not too sure on that. Hello. Stop right there. What do you want? I want to go in there, as it sounds cool. Of course it's cool. Everyone wants to see the stony kickball games. Stand aside then, bozo. We'll miss the action. Bozo? I'm Officer Uno Gold Paz, and there ain't no tickets left. They sold out while you were playing Banjo-Kazooie. We don't want to watch. We're here to kick butt and win. Nice try, but I'm afraid I can't. The games are only open to stonies. Oh, go on, please. Nope. How about a bribe? How dare you? This is a respectable organization. Get lost, both of you. So yeah, we can't really enter that area specifically, as well as these guys. We speak English in this game. So we can't understand those guys either. Ooh, hello. I already got introduced to this. You've collected a skill stop honeycomb. Press X to stop your energy bar as close to the top as possible. So yeah, enemies have a chance of dropping these different types of honeycombs. Similar to how they were in Grunty's Revenge. You have to press the button on where you want it to fill. So it's a pretty helpful way of recovering your health if you have pretty low health and you just don't want to collect, several pieces of honeycombs. But the alternative can work. So as it currently stands, there's not really much for us to do as of yet. However, once we're getting close to the top... Hey, get your sorry hide over here and press B. Yeah, I really don't like the scripted... Oh well. Whatever. Drill Sergeant Jamjar is reporting for duty, sir. Banjo, get a load of this bozo. He looks like Bottles in uniform. Of course I look like Bottles, you punk. He's my brother. How's the gig keeping anyhow? Not too good. Recently deceased at the hands of Grunty the Witch. Sorry to hear that. Fleaball, did he go out fighting? Playing cards, actually. Typical. So you'll be wanting to learn some of my special moves to get even with the witch, huh? Not really. Bottles taught us loads in the last game. Pah, he only knew novice moves. You'll get nowhere without my advanced techniques. Sounds good to us, Jam Jars. Why not teach us a few now? Not that easy, punk. You've got to prove your sorry selves first by collecting me a few notes. Come back if you can find enough. Hey, wait a minute. I see you got enough notes for my first lesson. Listen and learn, you punks. What you need is aim in sight. Hit the targeting, then you might. First person view by pressing Y. Hit left, right, fire with accuracy. That'll be all. Dismissed. The rhyming doesn't work as well as in the Xbox version because they replaced a lot of the buttons. Y, I think, was supposed to be up C, so it would rhyme with accuracy. Now it doesn't rhyme as well. Some of the rhyming works, but it's not really all that helpful. So yes, we're now able to aim with our eggs. Ooh, that's a white ginger. Actually, is that a real one? That is a real one. Huh. Okay, cool. Go ahead and fire that. Now I'll disable these guys, not destroy them. You're able to turn off the... Are you able to turn it off? How are you able to turn it off? I remember it was a thing you can do. That was... Oh, right on the control... on the right control stick. That's how you turn it off. Okay. So you're able to aim with first-person egg view, which is very helpful because that's actually... one or a couple ways for us to actually get around in the world. It's actually one way to get a Jiggy as well. Found you another warp pad. Move on to it. Press B to warp to any other warp pad that you have activated in this world. So yeah, similar to the silos, we can simply warp to one location to the other. That is because these worlds are gigantic. A lot bigger than they were in Banjo-Kazooie, and by God, we're going to be exploring every nook and cranny of it. Alright, so, before we actually move on, there's another little thing that we have to learn just around here. This here is a treble clef. Nice one, punk. Treble clefs are worth a mighty 20 notes. So you collect 80 normal notes and then you try to find a treble clef, which is worth 20 notes. And we're actually going to be getting a first Jiggy here with this white Jinjo, because there's only one white Jinjo there's only one in the white Jinjo family, so... Yeah, and then we have to watch this lengthy cutscene. You can see the other treble clef for the Isle of Hags over there. Super lengthy cutscene where it just, you know, shows them. Phew, I am grateful for your help. Thought I'd never find my way home. Take this Jiggy for your trouble. And there we go, that's our second Jiggy. Jiggies in Isle of Hags are determined by the Jinjos. Obviously, you get your first one by King Jingling, and the other 9 throughout the other Jinjos. Hello. Look at the state of poor Bovina's field. This plague of filthy flies is scoffing my crops. Oh dear, how can we help? Get rid of the pesky flies, of course. Say your prayers, flies. Flies. So yeah, with our new egg aiming ability, we're able to aim and take out these guys no problem. If I can aim properly. There we go. Amazing. I can hardly believe it. You wheatly sorted those flies out. Enough of the crop jokes, lady. I believe you owe us a Jiggy. Oh, I guess I do. And there's our first Jiggy of Mayhem Temple. Fairly simple Jiggy to acquire. We could grab the skill Honeycomb, but I don't want to. It's actually quite slow on the first level. As you progress throughout the levels, the skill Honeycombs get faster, so they're a bit trickier to do. But they're pretty simple nonetheless. Alright, so what should we do first? Should we head over to that temple over there, or should we head over to Mumbo? Mumbo's redesigned his house a bit, and it's a lot more impressive. It's got some weird magic thing in the middle. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. Maybe it's his magic source. I don't know. But inside this magic thing is a Globo. Got a Globo. They're supposed to have magical powers. We'll be going into what Globos are pretty quickly as we speak to Mumbo. Ah, very good here at last. Mumbo best shaman in game, so build new skull. Mumbo also want to help, but must find me magic creature. We got a Globo. Let's give magic creature to Mumbo. We want help. Want Mumbo's help? Sure. Sure, we need all the help we can get. Throw it in Mumbo's bag. Ah, Mumbo get to be hero at last. Press X to see Mighty Shaman Zapstick. Return me to my chair when want to be bear and bird again. So yeah, Mumbo is now technically a playable character. You're able to press X to use his Zapstick attack. You can only use it for, hold it down for a limited amount of time. Mumbo himself actually has, I believe, yes, less life than Banjo-Kazooie. He also can't really do any impressive jumps. He can't really maneuver around a bit easily. He also can't swim. Well, he can swim, but he can't dive underwater, to be specific. He does take fall damage as well as, you know, normal damage. Where? Okay, there's water down here, right? Yes. So yeah, he does this little, like... But he can't go underwater, so... Yeah, this is only really downside to him, is that he's not really maneuverable around certain areas, but that shouldn't really matter considering that... Excuse me. considering that his use is very useful. He obviously doesn't transform Banjo-Kazooie into anything anymore, but press B to see Mighty Mumbo magic. Hope this works. With his various summoning pads, or magic pads around various worlds, Mumbo is able to perform magic arts, to say the least. He's able to summon the Golden Goliath. Come on, let's get to it. Mumbo magic make Golden Goliath rise. Magic only lasts short time. To control me again, return statue to its base and press B. Alright, this is a timer-based thing, so we gotta hurry the hell up and go about it. So if the Golden Goliath are able to move around and interact with some things, we're able to kick off this boulder. Like so. So that gets us access to that flight pad. We're also able to kick open these doors, so we can get more access to different locations. And we're going to be taking the Goliath into this area specifically over here, because there's actually a reward specifically for the Goliath. It's impossible to cross this area with Banjo-Kazooie. We go ahead and grab this jig. Now, I think there's only one more thing for us to do with the Golden Goliath, and hopefully we can actually get to it in time, because we only have 35 seconds left on this. So let's hope we can rush over there just in time. We can also jump with it, but it takes a while for it to do. I think we could probably make it. Probably not. Hopefully we can. Ooh, this is going to be really close. Should have gone for the Jiggy first. Actually, no, it's going to be relatively easy. We got this, definitely. We're also able to kick over those things, but it's really pointless considering they respawn once you exit out of the Golden Goliath, so it's really not all that great. Like, watch. We can do this, and it's dead. Drops a couple of honeycombs, and the time runs out. Mumbo magic run out. There goes that, and that thing over there is now respawned, as you can see over there. Alright, so that pretty much concludes the usefulness for Mumbo in this level. Mumbo, depending on the level, Mumbo gets either a lot of usefulness or little usefulness. Being this is the only thing he's really useful for in the entire level. But it's a useful thing because he did unlock quite a bit of stuff for us. He unlocked 2 passageways as well as a flight pad for us, as well as obtained a Jiggy. So it worked out in the end. Worked out really well in the end. Alright, so where should we go next? I think we should head over to this temple over here because not really... Unlike Banjo-Kazooie, where you can kind of make like a path for yourself, it's kind of difficult to determine where you want to go because the worlds are just so big. Because we have access to our egg aiming, we're able to just... Yep. And there we go. As you might have seen by the first-person view, there's also a Cheeto page up there. We'll be getting that momentarily. Hopefully momentarily. What's up with you?
It's terrible. I can't find Target Science's favorite priceless relic thingy. I think it may have been stolen.
Tough luck, we don't care.
Help Chief Blotezen find it, and I'll reward you with a Jiggy.
A Jiggy? Well, in that case...
Great. I'll open the other door for you, but please hurry.
So it goes ahead and opens up that door up there, which we can easily get to with a flight pad. Is there anything else for us in this room? I think... Yes, there is. It's our first honeycomb piece. Or empty honeycomb piece, to say the least. This is an extra honeycomb piece. So, unlike the previous game, collecting 6 honeycomb pieces does not automatically get you a new bar of life. It is handled... Actually, it's pretty much handled the same way as it was in Banjo-Kazooie Grunch's Revenge. So, it's really not that much of a difference. Alright, let's head close near the entry, so we can go ahead and activate this flight pad so we can get over to the top of the temple. Actually, quick thing, before we do that, we actually want to head over to the top of this place, because this actually has one of our Jinjos to collect. Already 2 out of 3 for the yellow Jinjo, so that's going pretty well. I think the only thing we really need flying for is... We could grab that thing over there, but it's easier to just do with a different thing. There we go. Go ahead and grab our Cheeto page, and let's head on in. Alright. We entered the treasure chamber, but from a different perspective, or angle, I guess you could say. Crap, is there anything we actually need in the treasure room, or is there really... No, this is just an alternative way we could have gone if we have an ability, which we do not have yet. So, let's head on over this way. Press down the switch. As the thing, the Beak Buster isn't used for pressing switches anymore. It's a little weird that you can just step on switches and they activate. We've entered Unga Bunga's cave. This is actually a different world. We are in a completely different world than we were just now. And to prove that, it's over here. To prove that we are in a different world, this is, I think, world, I want to say 5. Yeah, world 5, I think this is. World 5, not only do we already have an evil honeycomb box, these guys are a bit different than the ones in Banjo-Kazooie, as they, instead of bees, they just attack you. Which is, you know, expected. To further prove that this is a different level, that's not an enemy we should be encountering yet, and Jam Jars requires 420 notes, blaze it, for this move for us to learn. It's also not a requirement, but we'll get into that much later. So yeah, this is a completely different world. This is world 5. I'm not going to go into specific details as to exactly where, but we'll figure that out sooner or later. As for the time being, our current objective is to just get that priceless relic thingy. But the issue is that Unga Bunga is over there, and we have to cross over this path. What we need to do is find a suitable path, as well as very lightly touch the stick, so we're not moving super fast, but we're moving slowly enough for us to cross this, basically a floor of sticks, to say the least. If we were to run fast, we would break stick and we would wake up Unga Bunga, so we don't want to do that. We just want to carefully cross, and once we're across, go ahead and flip over here, grab the relic thingy. For some reason, carry it all the way through here with greatly reduced speed. Come on, hurry up. Let's go, there we go. Alright. We're still carrying it, very slowly. Where is it? Is it over here? Yes, here it is. Boy, this is slow. Alright, here we go. Once we re-enter Mayan Temple, we'll go back to normal walking speed, which is, you know, great. Because you don't want to walk all the way over there with that speed, because that is ridiculous. Alright. There you go.
You found Target Zan's priceless relic thingy.
Caveman stole it.
Why, those thieving little...
Careful, this is a family game.
Oh, yes, so it is. Why don't I just give you a jiggy?
That makes sense to me. And there we go. That is our 3rd jiggy, I think.
Aye, Pepper gone. Me in much trouble. Big beatings.
Can we skip this pointless cutscene now? Thank you very much. Come on, let's go. God, it's taking so long. Okay. Jiggy is right over here. I do believe this is our 3rd jiggy so far. No, it's our 4th jiggy. Oh, right, yeah, we have a 4th because of the white Jinjo, right. Alright, so... Next, so that's that little area done. I think we should head on over, not to that door specifically, but to the door further down this way. Probably should have taken the warp pad near Mumbo's, but whatever. So yeah, world's a lot bigger, as indicated, because we're at 20 minutes and we only have like 3 jiggies total. And the funny thing is, we're not going to be getting every single jiggy on our first visit. Yeah, it's one of those games. Well, actually, no, it's similar to the previous game, but not as extreme as it was. Alright. Grip grab. Listen up to what you're told. On the hedges you can now hold. Move along with the greatest of ease. But next to attack what you please. We all dismissed. Alright, so now, like a normal platformer, we're able to grip onto edges. Go ahead and press X to attack, as well as A to climb up. This will allow us to get to various points of interest much, much easier. Alright, so I think we should call it for today's episode. Excuse me. We should call it for today's episode because we did get quite a bit done already, and there's still a lot for us to do in this world. So, next time on Banjo-Tooie, we're going to be going ever further into Mayhem Temple and getting some more jiggies. See you guys next time.